Hi there, my name is Kay Moon, and this video will address why it suddenly seems like there are so many twin flames everywhere. It's also going to talk about the importance of unconditional love, working with your guides a little bit to work toward union with your twin flame, and the number sequence 177. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for periodic astrology and twin flame updates for the collective. So there are many twins on the planet at this time, and this is a channeled piece of information that I received a couple of days ago. There are many twins on the planet at this time. Some who will come into union via traditional relationship models, things like marriage, domestic partnering, children, families, buying a house together. There are some twins who will do that. That is part of their soul contract, part of what they intentionally incarnated to do within this particular lifetime. There are other twins who have contracted to do other things within this particular lifetime. And the thing that was brought forward as part of this channeling that I'm putting in a separate video is the true definition of union when it comes to twin flames. Because there have been some twin flames who've been coming out of the twin flame journey, leaving the path altogether because union wasn't happening in the traditional 3D ways. And then as a result, they've left the journey. And there's some significant impact to them having left the journey. So I'll be putting that in a separate video. Be on the lookout for a video about redefining twin flame union and what it actually means. But the universal mission of twin flames as it was revealed to me. And there are many twin flame channels. You can listen to whomever you feel most drawn to and intuitively guided to. But I know if you were guided toward me, the universal mission that was given to me for my soul tribe is that twins are a very particular type of light worker soul that has been split into two bodies instead of incarnating in one body for the purpose of becoming conduits of unconditional love for the planet. And by channeling this love for one another, because, the soul is tethered together by love, that's the glue that holds it together, they ground this love onto the planet and the beings on the planet, thus raising the vibration of the planet. The journey the light workers known as twin flames go through to come back together with their other half of their soul is a journey that forces us to find ways to consistently choose love over fear, to stay open when we'd otherwise shut down, and to let love win, even when we feel despair, betrayal, frustration, and other darker human emotions common on the earth plane. By finding our way back to love for our twin or finding our way toward our twin, no matter what life calls on us to overcome, we're walking demonstrations and energetic conduits of unconditional love for everyone we come in contact with. As you know, if you're a twin flame, this journey is not easy. It's really hard to remain in a vibration of unconditional love in the face of an absent or an unawakened twin. And this has caused drops in vibration for many twins, in particular, those who identify as chasers or who identify as divine feminines. The job of the divine feminine aspect of that soul in a twin flame union is to hold the vibration of unconditional love, while the job of the divine masculine aspect is to do the energetic transmutation. What that means is that the divine feminine is meant to be holding this vibration of unconditional love like a lighthouse, an energetic beacon that consistently calls her divine masculine forward toward the energy that the planet is meant to be moving toward. That's really difficult to do as a divine feminine in a planet, on a planet that is immersed and soaked in such challenging, inverted patterns of patriarchy and masculinity and subjugation, domination. These are things that, as a divine feminine, staying in that vibration of unconditional love, both when this is where the planet's at and what your divine masculine needs to transmute, it's hard. On the divine masculine side, it's also hard. They are going through the process of becoming all of that darker masculine energy that the planet has become immersed in. They take it in, they become it, they put it out through their bodies and their experiences. They transmute it and then they transcend it for a being that is pure love, light, consciousness. Can you imagine what that must be like to have to step into so much pain, so much toxicity, only to have to become it, knowing that's not who you really are on some level, and then transcend and transmute and then transcend it? Both tasks are incredibly difficult to do in the 3D realm. So in some cases, both twins have moved into those heavier 3D patterns of inverted masculinity and are doing transmutational work. Instead of the divine feminine holding the space of unconditional love, she stepped out of that space and now she's transmuting these darker energies right alongside her divine masculine, most likely in separation from him. Others have exercised their free will and walked away from the mission of unconditional love altogether with no plans to return to it because it was just hard. This is hard to do. And without enough information, insight, guidance, and support, it can be really difficult to continue forward in the face of so much pain. What was shared with me about these people walking away from the mission is that these casualties to the larger mission are quite significant. So on April 3rd, it was revealed to me that the number of twins that have left the path are numbering something close to 30,000. And that a new set of twins that were not meant to be activated within this timeline have been awakened to carry forward the mission. I was shown that there are now a total of 177,000 twins on the earth in this particular timeline. It's always possible that some of the twin sets who have left the path may come back to it. However, new ones have been activated to make sure the vibration of unconditional love remains high and continues to rise. I was told to look for 177 as confirmation of this message. So that morning, after I woke up from getting that download, after months, about a month, maybe 2 months of not connecting, I heard from one of my twin flame clients who's very into numerology, very deeply into it. So I shared this message with him and I asked him, does this number mean anything in particular? He wrote back and he shared the following, that there were 2 total lunar eclipses last year in 2018, January 31st and July 27th. From January 31st to July 27th, there were a total of 177 days. This year has 2 solar eclipses, July 2nd and another on December 26th. Yet again, a difference of 177 days. So lunar eclipses are known for taking things away, while solar eclipses are known for bringing things in. While lunar eclipses create endings, solar eclipses create beginnings. You may have found in 2018 that you and your twin went into a cycle of separation or non-communication. However, it's possible that in 2018 you can move into a cycle of reconciliation and reconnection in the 3D world by exercising your free will, working with your guides on the other side around your soul contract with your twin, and really coming into that vibration of unconditional love and finding a way to maintain that as much as possible. For the twin flames listening to this message, I have this request of you. If you can please add any 177 synchronicities you've experienced in the comments as confirmation for those who need to hear this message, that they're either one of the new awakened set of twins, that it's possible for them and their twin to come back together this year with these solar eclipses. That would be super helpful. Secondly, if you know you've left the path, and if it's aligned for you, I can't know what your path forward is, but if it's aligned for you, I ask that you to do what you can to find your way back to the vibration of unconditional love. Those in a runner cycle are all energetically tethered. Those who are chasers are all energetically working on the same energies. Those of us who are divine feminines, we're all energetically working as a unit. And those who are divine masculines, they're all tapped in to an energy together. Your contribution to keeping the vibe high is always helpful to everyone else on the path. It's okay if you don't know how to come back, if the pain has been too much, if for some reason you're not really certain how to open your heart again. Just letting the collective know in your heart that you're willing to help us all keep the vibration high will help us all keep the vibration high for you and your twin. Just being able to say in your heart, I'm willing. I don't know how, but I'm willing, will start the process of bringing you back toward unconditional love. This is also something I can help you with through astrology. We can look at your chart, your twin's chart, and the chart of your union to see where the journey is at for the two of you, what you're meant to work on now, and what the path toward coming together looks like. To book a reading with me, email me at chrysalismoon@gmail.com, KRYSALISmoon@gmail. In a moment, I'm going to show some numerology codes that came in as confirmation for this message. And if this message resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and leave a comment about your journey. So when my numerology client sent me the Gematria link for 177, here are some of the messages that came back and align as confirmation for us all. Let me go ahead and share those with you now. Okay. So this is the website, gematrinator.com. I'm not even going to get into explanation about what Gematria is because, frankly, I don't know. If you do know what it is, if you could leave that comment below, that would be really wonderfully helpful. Let's go ahead and get into the messages. The first message I was given to look for was this one, Twin Flames Awaken. And you can see in the English Gematria that 177 is the number that comes forward. For that, the next thing that I was told that came through to look for is love over fear. And we get 144. For those of you who understand 144 to be a twin flame confirmation number for you and your journey, there it is. And this really being the message of this time to really pay attention to the choices that you're making in your thoughts and in your heart, and as it responds to keeping your heart open to your twin, speaking the truth with love to your twin, withdrawing or staying present to your twin, choosing love over fear is what we're being asked to do. Then the next thing that came forward was give your twin. The rest of these are the reductive numbers. You'll see 11, 7, 11, and 7 here, the reduction of each of these Gematria numbers. Let's see, we've got confirmation for those of you who know that traditional union, marriage, family, kids, buying a house, dog, the picture of family and relationship that we were all taught to pedestalize and are taught is, quote, the way things are supposed to be. For those of you who know that that's what you and your twin are headed for, we've got traditional union here with 7, 2, 7, and 11, 11 reducing to 2. and 11 and 2 both being twin flame numbers. Then for those of you who are clear that the step you're on, and this was, I think, more specific to me than anyone else, but maybe this resonates for you too. I was really shown that faith is everything at this particular point in my twin flame journey, that we are in a, my twin and I are in a cycle of free will, and that what's keeping us together is faith. And if we want to move closer together, that having that faith is everything. We've got 7, 11, 7, and 11 for those who have that resonating as a message. For those who are in separation and who are looking in their heart and seeing, how can I come back? How can I even trust union? How can I even trust my twin again after everything that's happened in our separation? We've got forgive and love as your message with 11, 7, 11, and 7. Then, I think I did this. Forgive your twin. 11, 7, 11, and 7 again. Let's see. Yeah. Then we've got the last one. Oh, I don't think we did this one. That for those of you who are looking for confirmation that the mission is unconditional love, and that is the most important thing here, we've got 7, 11, 7, and 11 again. And then the last thing I'll leave you all with, because I think it's really important to just land on this note, is I love you. 7, 11, 7, and 11. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in the next video.